What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So this was a great episode of Black Clover. This is what I was waiting for. The animation was way better than the last few episodes. It wasn't perfect, but it was on par with what we saw at the beginning of the series. So they were finally able to beat Vetto. It took a lot of episodes just to take out one member of the Eye of Midnight Sun. I'm wondering how many episodes it will take to take out the other members of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. So I'm hyped, man. Anyway, Vetto thought he was slick, but he let Asta hit him just to break one of his arms, or I think maybe both of his arms, and take his sword. But he forgot that his sword actually absorbs magic, so he was weaker because of that. So Asta and the other Black Bulls were able to counter-attack. Because Asta's arm was broken, Vanessa had to help him with her string magic for him to hold his other sword, his bigger sword, and it was amazing, man. The animation was better. I don't think it was perfect, but the way he took out Vetto, it was like the manga fused with the anime. It was amazing to me. One of the interesting things that Vetto said is that he's a demon who devours even despair. So I guess Asta is a demon or has demon power, so that's quite interesting to me. That's why he doesn't have magic. Maybe he has a curse, and that's his power. Even Vetto thought at first that Asta was a beast like him, but he was so shocked that even when we saw his facial expression, it looks like he was scared. It looks like he was really scared. So I'm really hyped for the moment when we will see Asta's demon form. I don't know when, maybe in the next arc, but man, I'm hyped to see how powerful Asta will become, because unfortunately we didn't see Asta's new form in this episode. I thought that by the last week's preview we would have seen Asta's new form, but we didn't. We kind of saw a flash of his demon form, but man, I'm so hyped. The animation was way better. I know I've said it a lot at the beginning of the video, but the animation was way better. And that's what made, I think, the episode way better than the other episodes, because for an episode to be really good, the story has to be good, the animation has to be good, and the characters, I think, has to be good. And in this episode, all three were really good in my opinion. But Asta was able to take out Vetto for a brief moment, but man, Vetto is a beast. I know his magic is a beast magic, but he's a beast, man. He woke up and he wanted to self-destruct to take out all of the Black Bulls, so that was really crazy. I think Finwall said that it reminded him of Leech when he used his magic. Even Yami wasn't able to counter the self-destruct, so he's really powerful. Even Lich said that the Third Eye, the three members of the Third Eye, are stronger than him. So that's an amazing feat. But yeah, I knew what would happen at the end, because it's a typical shonen thing to do. Captain Yami was able to come out of the room of the dimension because he used a new magic spell, I think. So I knew that would happen because plot, you know, but his attack was amazing. So we got another feat by Yami. He can actually cut through a dimension now. That's a new spell that he has, and it's called I think Dark Magic Dark Cloak Dimension. So that's amazing. I wanted to see Yami for so long in this arc, but we finally got to see him at the end of it, and he was the one that finished off Vetto. And man, I got to say, he's really powerful. I'm wondering how he fares against the other Magic Knight captain. Maybe, I don't know, is he the second strongest to William, or is he one of the weakest? I don't think he's one of the weakest. I think he's one of the strongest, but I really want to know how he fares against the other Magic Knight captains. I love the soundtrack that they put when Yami arrived and when he used his final attack. The soundtrack, I think, was amazing. I think for me, this was the best soundtrack music that they have in Black Clover. The soundtrack was amazing. They even put one of the openings. I think it was the first one. I'm not so sure. But yeah, everything about this episode, I think, was great. The animation was better, like I said, but it wasn't perfect. But the music, I really liked it. The music choice, I really liked it. The story story, how it ended and everything, it was really good for me. This arc in general, I think it was great. The only thing that I didn't like for the most part is the animation, but the story of Black Clover and how they really changed how I looked at the Black Clover anime. At first, when I was looking at it, I was always thinking about Naruto, but now it's becoming its own thing. I think I really like this arc, and we're not done with the Eye of the Midnight Sun. You know, there's other members like Fana. I think Fana was a childhood friend of Mars, the one that can use diamond magic. So that's quite interesting to me how they will introduce her to the story and how she survived. You know, but we'll see, man. I'm hyped for what's coming next in the Black Clover anime. If you didn't know, there's another season of the Black Clover anime that has been announced. It will continue in October. We have 2 or 3 episodes left, I think. So stay tuned for that. Really think that in this arc there was a lot of friendship and camaraderie between the Black Bulls. Before this arc, we didn't really know the other Black Bulls like Finwall, Vanessa. You know, now I really think that I'm attached to them. I really know them right now, even though I don't really know their backstory. I'm really more attached to them, and I really want to know more about them, you know. So that's the thing that I really liked about this arc, how they made the other Black Bulls characters shine, and how now we know them better. So the only one that we don't really know is the mime guy that stayed at the Black Bulls headquarters. So I don't really want to know him necessarily, but yeah. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. Like I said, I think it was great. For me, it's a 9 out of 10. But yeah, I'm hyped for next week's episode and what we'll learn from the Eye of the Midnight Sun. I'm hyped for the next arc. I've heard some great things about the next arc, so I'm hyped. Like I said, thank you for watching. Like or subscribe. It would help my channel a lot. I've grown a lot. I think I do my reviews better. I think I'm becoming better. I've learned a lot. And thank you for 20 plus subscribers. I know it's not a lot for you guys, but it means a lot to me. I finally have 10,000 plus views. So that's a feat for me. It's a big thing for me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.